I have a lot of lights to replace.
Don't do that.
Okay, welcome to the cheap Amazon light install. I'm Jay and this is my channel Think Build Test. If you haven't seen us before, we're currently in the middle of a project where I'm digging a service pit in my garage, which will be under these planks right here. So yeah, sorry for the mess, but we've been pouring and mixing concrete in here all week, and I had to shove stuff out of the way to get machinery in here. But if you want to see a little sneak peek of our pit project, as you can see, I have existing light, existing power. This is an old shop and I have ballasts going out all over the place. Now, I have a lot of lights to replace. As you can see, I have my whole back row. It's out back here in my low end side of the shop. Call this my woodworking side. I don't know. I tuck some vehicles in here sometimes to work on them. But today I'm going to be focusing on the big bay, the higher ceiling bay. Not quite high enough for a lift. This is where we pull my vehicles in. This is where I do my welding. And this will be where the pit's gonna be. I've installed one of these cheap ones. That's about $20 at Walmart. These open LED type. I don't know if you can see it now, but the camera frequency will sometimes catch them flickering in the videos. So I really don't want that. We'll do a baseline test here in a second to show what it currently is, and we'll show that again at the end of the video once we have the lights installed. I don't know how to say the company name on Amazon, but I'll leave a link in the description. I think Amazon was showing that these were $175 for 10, but they had them marked down to $120. So I have a pack of 10, 65K lumen, 4-foot long LEDs, and I chose black. These don't have a top over them, but a lot of people said this didn't matter in the reviews. We'll find out what we think, but shoot, this super light. The cord weighs more than the light does. You get a 110 with an on and off switch. I was imagining these were going to be like some 3-foot long chains, but they're about 10 inches to a foot. 3 hooks, 3 mounting bolts, 3 drywall fasteners. It says you can link 4 of these in a series, 110 to 110, just like so. I'll just set one of these up on an extension cord real quick, and we'll turn out the lights and see how it looks in comparison to the Walmart one over there as far as brightness. Here's this one compared to the Walmart one. Power's cut, and wire nuts are cheaper than buying outlets, so I'm just cutting these off, maybe saving them for later, another project. Probably got some motors I need to hook up in the future, but it's about 20 gauge, maybe 18 gauge wire. Now, this is stranded wire, so be careful when you're twisting stranded with solid core wire. It's easy to get messed up. I'm not giving you any advice. I'm not your mom. Do things safe. Do your research. Okay, so I think I've got the first line mapped out, the spacing, what I kind of want to do. So let's just look at what 3 of these lights look like, and maybe I'll do like a clip of one dun 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 dun. All right, well, what do you think? Probably want some more light on this end of the shop. This bay that we just did with 10 lights is a 20 by 30 bay. I have a 30 by 60 shop. This is about a third of it. There's photos of this thing in what looks like a 60 by 80 shop with about 10 or 12 of these. That's probably not very realistic of being nice and bright, but I do think this is nice. I'm probably going to try and add some floodlights that come in from the sides so that when the garage door is up, I'll have light in my area where I weld right here. As you can see, my lighting gets covered up here, so I'm gonna have to figure out something to do with that. Okay, so if you want to see how these shop lights do on the long term, to see if they burn out, to see what's going on, then subscribe to our channel and you'll be seeing these in the video. Today is January 11th on the install, so we'll know how long they last based off of that. So here's the lights. I kind of tied up the wires. I may go back and hit some of those with paint. Put a couple of boxes over the splices. I probably need to put some lids on those still, but let me know what you think, and if you're interested in seeing what we're doing down here in this pit, then make sure you're subscribed, and we're going to put an X-frame in there. Thanks for all your support, and we'll see you on the next video.